Guys, welcome to another taping at PerfecPress HTV. Today we're going to work on printable sticker papers to do whether you're doing labeling or just stickers for the kids. We're going to work on a couple of things for Christmas. Right now I was just testing something. It's kind of just cutting it out right now. But I'm just going to walk you through the process of just put in the image in the Cricut design space and what to use, how it works, things of that sort. Okay? So let's start with a whole new sheet, because this is something that I was just testing. So we're going to go and we're going to upload the image. Right now we're going to do these images that we have down here. Let's see, so we're going to select all of these because we want all of these. We're going to insert the image. It's taking a minute. There we go. One of the downsides that I don't like about the Cricut design space is the fact that the images have to be within a certain size. So even though you may have a whole sticker paper that's 8.5 by 11, you can't use all of the paper, which really sucks if you ask me, but we work with what we have. So what we're going to do right now is we are going to resize all of these images because they are kind of tiny. I think the best images to work with when doing stickers, you want to use a PNG. Comes out a lot better. So we're going to... Yeah, and as Winston said, these files, if you're interested in these specific files, they're on our Facebook page that you can download for free. No problems.
Tell us on Instagram, they can view it on Facebook or later today on YouTube. Show them what you're doing on YouTube.
If you guys can't see, if you guys aren't on live right now, you can always go back. If you have to leave, you can always go back and look at the videos later on. It's saved on our Facebook and YouTube and more than likely Instagram as well too. So I'm just waiting. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just resizing the images because I'm just going to print them out as just little stickers. Let's see, right now they're still too big, so we're gonna make them, oh no, that's way too small. These images are about, let's make them about 2 inches each, shall we? And we're going to do
we have a comment from Edwanda. Oh, hey Wanda. She said, yay, or yes, they really need to work on print and cut for larger sizes. So she's very excited to see what you're working on today, I guess.
Yeah, I really wish they could work on bigger sizes, but they don't. But we just use what we have. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm trying to arrange it and align it. Align bottom because I want them to be even. So we're going to go align bottom. That way they're on the same page. Let's see what size that is. We're going to flatten it because it makes it really easier and better when you cut it. But you see this little triangle in the side, it tells you basically that the image is too large. We have to reduce it to 6.75 by 9.25 or less. So that's the size that Cricut gives you to work with, which really, in my case, isn't a lot of space to work with, but you do what you can. So we're just going to reduce it a little bit more within the parameters that they give us, and the triangle should disappear. Okay, so right now we're gonna go make it. We like how it looks, everything of that sort. The black line that you see around the whole entire image on that paper that's on your mat is basically what they call registration marks. So the information is built into this black strip that the cutter is going to read and basically tell you where it's, or basically tell the cutter where to cut the lines. So right now, like I said, we're just doing pretty simple stuff. We're going to send it to the printer. We're going to make one copy. I'm going to not add bleed lines because I think it looks a lot cleaner without bleed lines. I'll show you guys one with bleed lines and one without. This one I'm going to do without bleed lines. And it sent it to the printer, so it's going to cut that one out. Now, while that is printing, what I was working on earlier was just taking a pattern offline and filling it in, whether it's filling it into a shape and then add in like Merry Christmas, add in a text to it and flatten it to it and printing it out to create your own sticker. So you can find your patterns online, a PNG pattern file, download it, save it to your Cricut design space, and what happens is you can use it as a fill-in pattern. So you can pick a shape, you can use it on your text to fill it in, that way you can print it and cut it out. Let me see how this one worked out for me. Oh, it worked out just fine. And with this one, I had put a laminate on it, so it worked out fine. Okay, so basically, this is what it looks like after it prints out. So now you can decide if you want to laminate it or just print it that way. We do sell the gloss laminate and we have a matte laminate that we use. Right now, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the matte laminate on it for this one. And then on the other one, I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna make 2 copies and show you what it looks like without a laminate on it. Okay, now basically what you're supposed to do is before you put it on your cut-in mat to put to the cutter to cut it out, you put the laminate on top of it first. I know some people think that you can print directly onto the laminate. I would not suggest that. That would really not go very well for you. Yeah. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just putting the laminate on top. So you put the laminate on top. It doesn't have to be neat. It's pretty forgiving. And you just squeegee down to make sure that there's no air bubbles. And I just had an air bubble. We also have pop pens that if you do have an air bubble, you can just use the pop pen and pop the bubbles, which is really convenient too at times. All right. So after putting the laminate on, we're gonna put it on the mat. Sorry guys, I only have this huge mat, can't find my small mat. That's just how it bees sometimes. Bees in the trap, bees in the trap. All right. So the setting that I put it on to cut through it, because remember it's going to be cutting through not only the laminate, but the actual sticker paper itself. I put it on medium cardstock and I increased the pressure from default to more. And that normally cuts right through. And let's see how it works.
So right now it's reading all those edges, right, Larae?
Pretty much. So what it's doing is it's going through, the Cricut is pulling it in to read all to read the entire black square to see where to cut. That's where all the information is stored so that it can read it, is within those black lines within the box, the perimeters. So it's going to read it first, or scan it, to see where to cut, and then it's going to mark it and cut it.
Miss Wanda's asking, what is the cost of the laminate?
The laminate, the paper itself is $12.99. The laminate is about $10, I want to say. Well, that is cut in. But guys, if you have a Cricut, this is a really easy and good way to do present tags. Really easy to just cut out, stick on it, you know, write down Johnny's name or whoever you're giving the gift to. And it's really professional and neat. I like it. And it's really easy. Right now it's just taking its time cutting it. And remember guys, if you have any questions, please feel free to message us and let us know what it is that you would like to see, and if it's something that we can pull up for another class or another session.
Larae, we have a question. We're being asked, what paper did you use to print on?
So the paper that I use to print on is the paper that we carry. It's our Starcraft inkjet printable paper. All of our papers are more of a matte finish, but you can buy the gloss and or the matte laminate to put on top of it to basically seal it to make it last longer. So it finished cutting it out. Right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove the entire, I'm going to remove the laminate and the sticker paper of the excess that we don't need, basically, wherever it's not cut. So the cut setting I had it on was a really good cut setting because it cut right through it. I didn't really have to do much. So just remember, if it's basically a thicker material, you can do the settings that I talked about earlier, which was the medium cardstock, increase the pressure from default to more, and it will cut right through it. You don't have to worry about anything. All right, so here we have it. This is more of a matte finish, so it's not as glossy. And then we're going to do one that has the gloss laminate over it and the one without. But as you can see with these, it does not have the bleed lines around it. So if it had the bleed lines around it, it would have like a black line around it, and the cutter would cut around the black line, so it would make it, but this is more of a precise cut. And I like these because these are perfect size stickers. All right, so right now I guess we can work on another one, but we're going to do it to where I show you guys without any laminate. So we're going to use that same image, but we're going to do one. We're not going to use all of them. So we're going to go to upload. We're going to use, say, that image, saying if we wanted to do a bunch of name tags for the gifts. We're going to resize the image. So make them there. Normally a good size would be, what, a 3.5, 2 to 3. We're going to say, let's say 2. Let's say 2.8. We're going to make a duplicate copy. We're going to make 2 duplicates because we want to do a bunch of them. We don't want to waste our time printing out one. We're going to align it, align bottom so it's all on the same. And then we're going to duplicate that. Oh, actually, wrong thing. We're going to duplicate the row. Let me align that again because I moved it. Align bottom. Perfect. Duplicate. So we're going to duplicate the whole entire row, and we're going to move it down. We're going to do 3 rows. Duplicate. We got 9, baby. Oh. All right, let's fix that row. Align bottom. And we're going to make that smaller, because remember the dimension size that they gave us was 6.9, I think it was, to a 9 by something. So we have to be within the parameters. Oh, let's flatten that first, and it'll tell us if it's within the parameters. Oh, it is. Okay. Maybe we can get it a little bit bigger. A little bit? A little bit? Maybe? Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, nope, it's too small. Too big. So we got to make it a little bit smaller. Fine. That should work. There we go. Okay. So remember, when you're doing stickers, you don't have to mirror the image because you want it exactly the way it is. I forgot to say that earlier. It's Friday, y'all. My bad. So we're going to send it to the printer. We're going to make 2 copies of this one. And we didn't have bleed lines on the last one, so we're going to have bleed lines on this one. Just because. That way you guys can see the difference. And it should be printing now. So with this one, if we're not putting any laminate on top of it at all, what we're going to do is we're going to set the cut setting, because it's going to be thinner than cardstock. We're going to set it to the washi sheet setting. And we're just going to leave it at that. We're not going to increase the pressure or anything. We're just going to leave the pressure at default. That way it won't cut all the way through. And it will cut it just right enough for us. Thank you. So as you guys can see, there's a black line around it. That is the bleed line. So remember how the other one did not have a black line around it? There was no bleed line on that one. On this one, no bleed line, bleed line. Now when someone says bleed line, what does that mean?
So a bleed line is like an added line or printed area that basically gives the cutter some leeway. So if it's not 100% perfectly cutting it on the line, they'll kind of give it an area that can cut through that, so you won't have like white edges or anything, so it won't look like you misprinted it as much. So
there you go.
Hope that made sense.
Does anyone have any questions so far? And remember, again, guys, this is all things that you guys can see on our Facebook or Instagram or YouTube later if you didn't catch the video.
Also, if you're on our Instagram live, unfortunately you can't see the computer screen, but again, you can definitely check us out later on YouTube and see what's going on the computer screen. Or right now we're live on Facebook where you can see the computer screen, so you can flip over there. And if you're on Facebook, thank you for viewing.
So right now it's just cut in. Just letting it do its thing, baby. Now these papers are good for, say you wanted to do like thank you stickers to stick on cardstock and cut it out, because that's another thing you guys can do. You can always print out the image onto the sticker paper, peel it up as one solid, stick it onto the cardstock that you want it to be on, and then put it through your cutter so it can cut out the sticker and the cardstock at the same time. That way you don't have to do double work. It's just one solid work. Put the laminate on top of it too if you need to, and then you're just gonna have to do a deeper cut. But I feel like this is a really quick, easy way to do your thank you stickers, your thank you letters, notes, anything of that sort. All right. This was on the washi paper setting. So it should be a really easy peeling cut. And if it doesn't ever cut all the way through, you can always use the back of your little weeding tool to press down. As you can see, it gave it some leeway with the bleed line. But you also have to remember with the bleed line, it also does leave that black trim around it. Now, Winston, is there a way for you to change the color of the bleed line, or is it always going to be black?
I'm not sure for Cricut. I wish I had better answer. I just don't know about Cricut. You could manually put your own color bleed line. What some folks do is they'll just make their image a little bigger around the edge and then pull in the bleed a little bit tighter.
Got you. I don't think you can do that in Cricut Design Space. Like I said, Cricut Design Space kind of limits all that you can do. But I think you can do it if you are good in, say, Photoshop or Illustrator. You can do it there and then import your image with the bleed lines so it doesn't have to add the black bleed lines. You already have your bleed lines around it.
Yeah, I would assume Cricut's is all just adding a black line.
Pretty
you
much.
Might be able to change the color, but I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough with Cricut to be honest.
I think you can, actually. I think you can. All right. So this is the sticker paper without any laminate on it. And let's show the
So
ones
that's great
with the
if you
laminate.
need to like draw on it or something. You
Yeah,
can write on it.
so what you can do also is before you laminate it, you can write in the names and then put the laminate over it, put it in your Cricut to have it cut it out. Or you could just leave it like that, write the names on it, peel them off, stick it on the gifts, and that's it. That's all there is to it. All right, which other one was I gonna do? I was gonna do this one, but I was gonna do it with a gloss laminate because I did a matte laminate.
Can you do a big size sticker?
We can do a huge sticker. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the reindeer. I like reindeers. Or should we do the Hanukkah? Today is the first day of Hanukkah, guys. Happy Hanukkah. Okay, so we can do one big one of the reindeer and one of the Hanukkah stickers. Because we like Hanukkah gifts for 8 days. Yeah, 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 yeah.
You celebrate Hanukkah pretty often?
Nope. I love experiencing other cultures and holidays. I have lots of Jewish friends. Okay, so what we're going to do is the big Hanukkah sticker, and we're going to do the big reindeer. Reindeer, Hanukkah. Okay, insert images.
Like you're singing.
Yeah, I should be a singer. That's going to be me in my next life. Okay.
Kayla's going to become a rapper, you say?
Oh, don't do
I'm
that.
dropping out of high school and becoming a rapper.
That's
Don't
not a
do
good
that.
move, dude.
Don't do that, Boo-Boo Kitty. All right. So big sticker. Let's see what size we can do. I think we can do that size. Why are they acting like this? Why are you doing this to me? Where's the flatten button? It won't let me flatten it. I guess it's already flattened. Let's see. Print type. There's no artwork. No. Okay. So apparently, let's see. It's too big. Is this good now? Make it. Okay, there we go. Ooh, we're doing a big old Hanukkah sticker. Okay. Wow, is that big though? The sticker is about, yeah, it's a pretty big sticker. It's a really big sticker actually. Okay, sticker. Okay, and my assistant Kayla is gonna go grab that off the printer because she loves me. We're not gonna do a bleed line. I'm gonna just have it print. The one thing that I don't like though, as you can tell, you gotta do each, you have to like print that, bring it back, then cut it, then print another image, bring it back and cut it. You can't just print, and then just put it into the cutter for it to read the registration marks after you finish your massive amounts of prints, apparently. You could set it up to where it prints it back to back, but you would have to do a print and cut first before you move on to the next one. Is there a question from anybody? Any questions, peoples?
No questions right now, Larae. You did get a thumbs up and then the clappy hands.
Because everybody loves me. And I love them. Ooh, see? This is not a fantastic image, but we're going to work with it. Remember, when you guys are looking for your images, you need high resolution images. So that means, Winston, what is the pixels for them to get a non-fuzzy picture?
So when it comes to printing, there's a few things you gotta keep in mind. A computer screen or a phone screen displays an image at 72 pixels an inch, which that's fine for a computer screen, but when printed, usually most of those images might look pretty pixelated or not the way you want them. The way that something to look nicely printed and look smooth, it needs to be 300 pixels an inch. So essentially what that means is it needs to be 4 times the resolution of it looking on the screen to look good printed. So a good way to check that is zoom in on something 4 times in a row, and then that'll let you know if it looks pixelated zoomed in 4 times on your computer or your phone, it's going to look very pixelated printed. So try to find images that you can zoom in and still look not very pixelated, and those will work the best. When you're on Google Images or any other website finding images, most of the time at the bottom right hand side they say the pixel count. It'll be like 1,000 by 1,000 or so on. The higher the number that you choose, the better the image quality of those. Yeah.
Thanks, Winston. So right now we're just printing and cutting the Hanukkah sticker. Do we want to laminate it is the question. Were we going to laminate it? Yes, we were. We did a matte one. We're going to do a gloss laminate. Now, say if you were going to stick this on your car, you'd probably want to do that's also another reason to laminate. I'm going to do gloss. Is to protect it from water, rain. And just remember, you can use these also on your tumblers, guys. Stick on it before you do your epoxy and all that greatness. Don't ever recommend getting super long nails when you're trying to craft. It's not the move. Not the move at all.
You already cut it. Now you're putting the laminate on. Are you going to cut it again?
Uh-oh. You're right. I messed that up. We're going to have to do that on the other one. It's Friday, y'all. I'm really not with it.
So this one's a non-laminated one.
This one's a non-laminated one. So we're going to laminate the reindeer. Goodbye, Hanukkah. Hello, reindeer. We're going to laminate the reindeer, baby. Make it. Let's see if it will let me flatten it first. Why won't it let me flatten it? Huh. Oh, well. Okay, so we're going to do the reindeer first. Let's see how big I can really get it. Let's see the biggest you can get it. 9.25 maybe. Print? Nope, still too big. Okay. Let's bring it down a little bit. Let's see if that works. Make it? Oh, look at that. Oh, big old reindeer. It's huge.
He's so cute.
Very cute. It's a beautiful reindeer.
Beautiful, cute reindeer.
Okay, but this one I had creased the cut set in, so it should have just cut right through it. I creased it on a washi paper set in, but it seems like it didn't, so I'm still going to have to use, oh, there it is. Hanukkah sticker. And these are our Starcraft inkjet printable matte adhesive vinyl, guys. Now to get like a very vibrant color, you want to put your printers to print like picture paper, kind of.
or high quality mode?
Yeah, so it can,
Yeah, you'd want to do it on a premium or high quality mode or photo mode. Set your printer to the best settings possible to make your image look as good as possible. Not quick mode or anything like that.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. All right, and we're gonna squeegee it down to get the air bubbles out again. Boop, 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 boop. All right, so that's the gloss laminate that we're putting on it, and we're gonna stick that there. Like I said, guys, this is a pretty straightforward. We're gonna do medium cardstock, increase it to more, and print, darling, print away. Also, guys, you can always add to the images too. So say I wanted to put, say in the reindeer's hat, I wanted to personalize it. I could put on it Eli or someone's name, or say you wanted to put, you know, more things around it. It's all in how you do your designing, guys, and it's really simple and easy, and you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. But I want to say that's the biggest it prints and cuts, which really sucks.
What size is that, about in inches?
That's about a 6 by 6. 6 by 9.
Yeah, that looks.
It's a 6 by 9.
It's a pretty big size.
Yeah, 6 by 9.
And if this was like, instead of a sticker vinyl, a heat transfer vinyl, that would be a full-size shirt image.
Yeah. But you run into problems when you're trying to do like print and cut for a 3X shirt. Like, you're going to want to, I don't know what you're going to want to do with that one.
Maybe connect two, like do a...
You could probably split
across.
it. Yeah, you could probably split the image in two and then do 2 prints and then cut, I'm assuming.
It might look a little bit awkward where they connect at, though, unless you like figured out a way to make the image look like 2 separate things.
Pretty much. All right, so we just did with the gloss laminate. Let's see if this bad boy did what it was supposed to do. Yay, it did. Look at that, y'all. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose. Shiny, all right. And this sticker is with the gloss laminate. Look at that. It's so glossy. Oh my gosh. I love it. You guys like it?
That looks pretty great, Larae.
I love it. I think it's beautiful. Do we want to do another one where we add things to it?
Let's do one more and then we'll call it a good day.
Pretty much. Anybody have any questions? Anything they want to see, hear, touch, feel? No? Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to, let's see what we can do today. See if we can add a text. Let's add Eli. Put Eli on his nose. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty cute.
Right
or
there?
Maybe on his hat.
Yeah. On the white part?
Yeah.
We could change the
that's
color.
better, yeah.
We could change the color.
It looks pretty good, Larae.
Let's change the color to green. Dark green. Green? No green?
I like the dark green.
Dark green?
Looks pretty good. We got a comment. It is thumbs up.
Hey. Thanks, guys, for the support. You know I love me some support with some supporters. Look at that.
Hey, once again, if you're checking us out on Instagram, head over to Facebook to see what is going on the computer screen, or you can check us out on YouTube. There's a playback every afternoon of what we did on YouTube with it a little bit edited down and added to. So check out either one, y'all.
look and see if we have a Christmas font.
You excited for Christmas this year?
Eh.
You're excited, Kayla?
Christmas
Yes.
is every day, peoples.
Christmas is every day.
Every day.
I don't think I'm getting any gifts this year.
Why do you say that, Kayla?
We don't even have a Christmas tree up yet.
Uh-oh. No Christmas. My Christmas tree isn't up yet. I meant to put it up last weekend. I never got to it.
Well, that's the same thing with Thanksgiving. We didn't have a ham until the day of Thanksgiving, so it might show up on Christmas.
So might get the Christmas tree Christmas Eve.
Christmas is about family and love and appreciation and gratitude, people.
That's exactly what it's about.
It's not about gifts. It's not about any of
It's
that.
about making gifts.
It's
with
about
PerfecPress
making
materials.
gifts. There you go. It's about making the gifts for the peoples because we love them. Uh-oh, what's happening here? I don't like this font.
We have a question on Facebook.
Okay.
It says, do you guys have any tips for sublimating on dark cotton shirts? That's a Western question.
So sublimate on dark cotton shirts requires a sublimation transfer. We sell a few different kinds. We have Sizer Easy Subli, Forever Your Subli Flex, and PerfecPress Subli Fabric. The way that most of those work is you would print onto the sublimation transfer first and then use that to print onto the garment itself. Rarely you would actually print directly with sublimation for dark garment. It just doesn't work because the way sublimation works, it is a dye process. So it's the process of dyeing a light colored darker. So the only way you can do it on a dark garment is using a transfer paper of sorts. Probably the best of those is the Sizer Easy Subli in Feel. In terms of use, I would probably say the Subliflex from Forever is the easiest to use. But they all have a little bit of downsides compared to other kind of transfers. And honestly, I think it's easier and looks better to do inkjet transfers for dark garments if you're going to do a dark garment shirt. If you want to use sublimation, you can stick those in a sublimation printer and they work just fine. We have a couple videos of doing those sort of transfers and the sublimation dark garment transfers on our YouTube page. Head over that way. It's PerfecPress HTV at YouTube, and I'm sure you can find those videos where we break down how we do all those dark garment transfer types.
I'm just trying to put my own little touches on this, guys. Don't mind me. I'm in the zone.
You get anything for Robbie this year?
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing for your boy?
I got nothing for my son. I gave birth to him. That's enough. I'm the gift. I'm the gift. Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. Okay, here we go. We're going to flatten that sucker. Dens, we are going to find a way to print both of these. Okay. So it's going to do two different cuts. Okay, guys, they're printed. Can you grab those for me, please, my love? Oh, paper out. Take some paper with you, please, Kayla. It's saying the paper is out. I thought I had some out there. Oh, thank you. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited about doing, I don't come off very excited because I'm extremely exhausted, but I'm excited about doing stickers. How are y'all not excited? I'm super excited. Oh my gosh. It's like the best year to create gifts for people because we don't have any money and we're poor. Did I cut this one? No, I didn't. I didn't cut that one.
Hey, Larae, we got another question from Gracie and Mercy asking, I love y'all's 4-inch rolls. Will y'all be adding any more colors to the collection?
We will, but unfortunately, they will not be $5. They're going to be about $15 for the colored rolls. But we have them. We have some. We're just going through inventory to see what we have so we can put it out for you guys. Don't worry. We will definitely have them. What do you guys use? What mostly do you guys use the 4-inch rolls for? Feel free to tell us. Talk to us. Let us know what's popping. Let us know what's going on, people.
Yeah, we often actually kind of wonder how people use the 4-inch.
So what do you guys do full shirts with them? Do you guys do just cheer bows or masks? What do you guys use the 4-inch sheets for? Since no one's asking me questions, I'm asking all the questions. What's everybody doing for Christmas? Has everyone finished their Christmas shopping? We only got 1 week, people. 1 more week.
1 week? No.
After next week is Christmas. Yeah. Oh my God, it keeps saying out of paper. Other than that, guys, I don't really have a lot to work with today. I need you guys to send in the questions. Send in the questions. Send in what you guys want to see, what you want to talk about. We need these questions so we can give you guys what you need. Because we think you guys know everything. But if you guys don't know something, just let us know. There should be another one out there. There wasn't another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what's going on with the printer though? I put lines in my Eli's head. Okay, so these are some pretty big, this is if I was given a really big gift for my son, I guess I could put this huge thing on the sticker, stick it on it. Are we gonna do another laminate or no laminate? Laminate? We're gonna do laminate. We're gonna do a matte laminate. Because I love to laminate things, oh my gosh. And if you don't want to do it this way, there's always a laminating machine that people have. You know, you can run your thing through it and it laminates it, and then you just put it in your cutter and it cuts it out. If you want to skip the step of placing it on it like I do. Hey, Kayla Vela. What you doing? You just love staring at my beautiful face? I know, my girl. I do too. That's why I'm late every day. Looking in the mirror at myself. Gosh, I love myself. I love me some me.
Larae.
Huh?
Hi.
Hey, cutie patootie.
Oh, not you stealing my words.
Yeah, I'm stealing all the words, baby. All right, let's do the matte laminate, darling, on my gift for my baby, Ravi. If anyone's coming to the store and you've seen my son, I'm sorry. Because my son is the one that's always running around without pants on. I have a 3-year-old that has no shame in the world. And no, my girl. Nah, He's never seen the Rugrats. He's 3. He just doesn't like wearing pants. And he has no shame. No, my girl. Pants and or underwear?
Wait, he's going Winnie the Pooh style around?
He's going Winnie the Pooh style around this. All right, guys. You gotta let us know what you wanna see, what you want us to show.
So Larae, Grace responded back saying that she does everything with her 4-inch rolls. She rarely uses a full sheet of vinyl.
What?
That's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. I'm gonna need some proof, Grace. So I'm gonna need you to send us some pictures. Tag us in your stuff, baby. I need to see it. Pictures or it didn't happen. Pictures or it didn't happen. So that means, Grace, that you're doing the 4-inch sheets to do full shirts. If that's the case, that is very impressive. And I would like some pictures, please. And if so, you have the patience of a god, because I don't know how I could do that. Again, for those who are just now tuning in, we are doing printable stickers. We're not doing anything too crazy, so you don't have to watch all the way through. We're just printing and cutting.
We got another question, Larae. They just commented, I was thinking of purchasing a silhouette machine so I can do bigger print to cut designs, but they're always sold out. How do you guys feel about the 9.25 by 6.75 space available in design space?
We hate it, but it's what we have to work with. It's literally it. We hate it.
So we're expected to have more cameos in the next week or two. We've been told they are on their way. It's lately, with COVID and stuff, things have been crazy with shipping. But we are expected to have some of these new Cameo 4s and the Cameo 4 Plus in the next week or two. I would say, as a software base, the Cameo is way superior. And if you're trying to do bigger print cuts, it's definitely the way to go. The Cricut's a great machine. It's just the software is very limited on the Cricut. But if you are interested in the Cameo, we will be sending emails out when we do get them in stock, and they are expected soon.
Now, are we getting the really big ones? Because I know the Cameo has the 15-inch and the 20-inch.
I ordered 50 of them. They're on their way.
Awesome. Of the 20-inch?
Yeah. The bigger one, the Cameo Plus one.
Yeah, baby. So for those who haven't bought theirs yet, hold tight, huns. We're getting it in. We're just waiting on, what do we use, UPS? Or FedEx, one of them. We're waiting on the mail people. Waiting on people who do the mailings. This one is going to be glossy because I want my darling Eli to be glossy to where everyone can see his shiny nose. Okay. Squeegee on down. Get the bubbles out. Uh-oh. I don't want anyone to see. Oh yeah, again, for those who are just now tuning in, don't get your nails did before you're trying to work on some crafts. Well, get them done, but don't get them as long as I did. So not efficient. Oh, what's going on with these bubbles? Okay, I'm gonna have to pop them. Going in, baby. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, 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 pop. Better. Okay. Then we're gonna cut it.
Grace asked, are we getting the 30-inch? And
I don't think they have a 30-inch, Grace.
I think it's a 20-inch.
It's 20-inch.
It's 30. Whichever one the Cameo Plus is.
20.
Yeah, I believe it's 20. I wasn't aware of a 30.
Either it's 20 or 24. We don't know.
But if there is a 30-inch available, we'll get it ordered.
All right. Then we're gonna cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. This vinyl's way too thick. We need to cut it. My coffee? I didn't drink any coffee.
I feel like
I'm just feeling a lot better than I did 5 seconds ago.
That's great.
Cut it. Cut it. Oh, this is what it looks like with a matte laminate, guys. It's really pretty, actually. I prefer matte as opposed to the gloss on certain things, of course. But this matte laminate is really nice. Forget the paper. Just look at the sticker. It's a nice little sticker.
That's a great way to put on like a big present for your...
Exactly. For your toddler or whoever. Or Craft Tech. That should be gifted to me.
Graph-Tex for everybody.
If anyone loves me, wants to purchase me a Graph-Tech, I'm here. Meet me at the counter. If you can't remember my name, I'm the Dread Girl. Girl with the dreads. Okay, let's see, where are we at? Oh, and then this one is just showing the gloss laminate. And after this, we're done, guys. You guys can get coffee, do whatever. Send in your questions, please. Send us what you want to see so we can do videos specifically for you guys. We are doing this for you guys. Send us the questions of things you would like to see, things you want to learn more about. We will produce the videos for you.
So we do have on schedule for next Wednesday, our live at 11 will be featuring sublimation ornaments. We're going to be doing some ornaments for sublimation so you guys can show how to make some Christmas gifts. So we're going to be doing a variety of sublimation ornaments and a few other sublimation things, showing off gift ideas. So tune in next Wednesday at 11 a.m. for that video. Again, that's going to be sublimation on ornaments video starting next Wednesday at 11 a.m.
All right. Here is the matte sticker. No gloss. It's matte finish.
Hold it up, let me zoom in.
Everybody got it? Matte finish. Okay. And here's the gloss finish. So matte and gloss. Right? Can everyone see the difference? Gloss, matte, gloss, matte. Is there a huge difference? Can you see the difference? I mean, I don't know.
On camera, you can kind of tell.
Can you?
It's a little tricky.
Tricky. It's tricky. Yicky. Okay, everybody got it? I added a name to it and added for me and my booba. But that's it, guys. That's all I got today. Remember, you can look back at this video on Facebook if you didn't catch all of it, and YouTube. If you have any questions, feel free to message us online, message us in this video comment sections. Comment, like, follow, post, all of the great.